Hey guys, live Spirit Duchess, and it's snowing. We had 60 degrees yesterday. Now it's 28, and we've got about an inch, inch and a half of snow on the ground. We're supposed to get about 3 inches between now and say noon time. So a little slippery. The roads are slippery. Got a state truck out here. He's coming in for a cup of coffee. He's plowing, so it's pretty, really pretty out there. But roads are a little treacherous. I know getting out here was kind of slippery. So, but we're here. We're at Dutchess. We're getting our breakfast. So, anywho, hope everyone's having a good weekend. Beautiful yesterday. We had 60 degrees at my house. It was crazy. Luckily, I got done with all the snow throwers I had to get done, so that was good. Let me throw my cheaters on so I can see you guys. Hold on. All right, here we go. Steve, good morning. Neil is here. Hello, Henry. A little slippery, Henry. It's about an inch and a half right now. They said three or so, but it's still coming down. You can see it's flurrying. It was heavy about an hour ago, but it's still coming down. You got a Stady guy here with his salt. Look at all the salt in the back of his truck. So it's getting there. Hey Tim. This morning, Michael, it is the Western omelet platter. I was going to go in and eat inside the restaurant. It's warmer in there, but it's not too bad. It's what 28, which is -2 Celsius. So -2 Celsius, 28 Fahrenheit, snowing. Pretty though. I love driving out in the snow. I love the look of it. I love snow. Love it. So, like I said, we'll get our breakfast here. As soon as she hands it to me, I'll put you down for a second, and we'll go park. But yeah, thankfully I got done with the snow blowers I was supposed to get done with yesterday. They're supposed to pick them up today. One guy said 9 o'clock. The other guy said noon. Maybe they'll come earlier because of the snow right now. We'll see. Let's see. Ready for the football game? Absolutely. Absolutely. Go Bengals. So -35 there. You can have that, Steve. That's too cold. uh, what is that in Fahrenheit, Steve? What's -35 in Fahrenheit? That is definitely cold. Uh, uh, yeah, I was going to get up, take a nice shower, this and that, and I was saying to myself, it's crappy out, so I might as well just get dressed and come out. Then when I get home, I'll relax, take a shower, and all set. Still filthy from yesterday. Got grease all over my hands still. You wash yourself off, but you still can't get all the grease and everything off. John Rose, good morning. -28. Holy cow, that's crazy. The coldest we get here is about -5. I've seen -5. But in the summer, we get to about 101, 102. Here comes the food. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, come on, lady, what are you doing? She takes my food, wraps it up in a bag, puts it on the counter. What, she can't hand it to me? Crazy. DK, hey Dennis, I saw your little lathe adventure. I'm waiting for my food. I got a Western Omelet meal. Is that what you just put in the bag? I paid. I paid the Indian lady. I paid the other lady. She's telling me I have to pay. I paid the lady already. Unbelievable. These people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, thank you. sees my food over there. She goes, "You have to pay." I said, "I did pay." All right, hold on, guys. I'll be with you in a second. Hold on. The Bluetooth. Okay, let's get you. Yeah, the girl comes to the counter. It's all ethnic there. You got the lady at the counter or at the window is Indian woman, real nice lady. She's here every day. The other one's a Hispanic woman, right? So I pay, I get my food, or I mean, I get my coffee. All right, she hands me my coffee. I pay her my money. So then I see her with my food. She brings the food over to the counter, puts on the counter. I'm like, "Why aren't you handing me my food?" And I said, "Yeah, that's my food right there." She goes, "You have to pay." I was like, "I already paid." Ah, crazy. Peak. Oh, Rusted to Roll. Peak out. Oh yeah, we know Pete. All right, yeah, they were talking about your the channel, Pete. Rusted to Roland. Okay, they thought you were like new, but you've been here for a while. Let me go back here. Who else is here? Let's see. We got Dennis is here. Hate the heat. Yeah, me too, Steve. Adventure. Yeah, pretty good adventure. I absolutely sure because I got my change. Yeah, what? They don't give you any food until you pay. So I had my coffee already here. Yeah, that's my discount. I should. Anyway, what time is it there? It's 6:42. Almost about no, about quarter to seven. Quarter to seven in the morning. Quarter to seven. Hello, Pete. Jordan is here. Hello. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Mr. Briggs. Yeah, hopefully he made it home yesterday. Let me throw the link out there. Hold on. Invite copy. Uh, oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, this thing's not cooperating. Not cooperating. Give me a second, guys. This thing is not cooperating. But copy. More posts. Paste. Done. Chat. All right, there we go. Jeff is here. Yeah, we got about an inch and a half right now. Oh, cool. Get a video, Chris. There's the link for everybody. Oh, there goes the plow. He said no. Yeah, they're gonna have a busy. They're happy today because they're getting double time. They're getting double time on a day like today. I can't believe Blaze asked me to pay. I already paid. What are you talking about? All right, let's see if they screwed up like they did yesterday. Well, today I got one jelly. Yesterday I had pancakes and eggs. Instead of getting syrup, I got three jellies. So it looks like this did. I got one jelly. That's okay. I got more jelly here from yesterday from all the ones she gave me. Oh, she gave me two. Let's see. Sparky's there. Hello. Where's Jeff at? All right. Today we have the Western omelet, home fried potatoes, sausage, and rye toast. So we will get going on this before it gets too cold. I gotta plug in the phone so it doesn't die. There we go. And of course, it's gonna want to screw up the phone. Yeah, see. All right, we're good. All right. Let's see. The link is out there. I don't sleep great. I don't know if I have insomnia. I think I have sleep apnea, they call it, where I only sleep about an hour at a time. The doctor was concerned. Oh, your heart's going to stop. Okay. So we'll see. I'm not going to wear one of those masks and all that crap. My mother and my father both had, and my mother still wears that mask. But I don't know. I seem to function all right. We'll see what happens. Oh, here comes another plow. Another state truck. All coming in here to get their coffee. Northwest Jersey. Yeah. I love that lady. You have to pay. I already paid, honey. Yeah, sleep apnea when you actually stop breathing. It's actually a pretty common thing here in the states. Your heart, you'll stop breathing and your heart will stop. But we'll see. I don't know, just something with the way your breathing happens. Or they put a mask on, they force air into your nose, and it keeps you breathing. My father had to wear that thing for years. They say you're supposed to get 8 hours sleep a night. I'm lucky to get 2 hours sleep a night. Those kind of classics. Hi, Simone. How are you, hon? Like I said, yesterday was 60 degrees. Today, 28 degrees and snow. Hello.
How you doing, Ken?
A little bit of snow. How about you?
It's snowing out there. The wife just came out singing. It's starting to look a lot like Christmas, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, we got about maybe 2 inches, a little less.
Yeah. Huh?
Snowing pretty good. Did you go to your diner this morning?
No, no, I'm not gonna go out in this snow.
No.
Yeah,
No. That's what I like about the four-wheel drive. I love it.
yeah. It's. I mean, it's close and everything, but why?
No.
Uh, there's no reason to go out. I got plenty of food here if I need it. I go out there to socialize more than to eat.
Hmm. Chris, I'll show you the plow when he comes around. Oh, we got somebody here. Hello. We got the trolls. Go on. Yeah, everyone's gone. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. 12 degrees up there. Yeah, it does look like it. Hi, Conquer. Oh, was that you? Conquer's not here. That was your background, right?
Yeah.
And just for Tim, we'll start out. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Every time I see Tim Jones, I want to sing the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
So you missed my bling yesterday on Conquer show.
it sort of pissed me off because I was working on those two throwers because I knew what was going to happen here.
Yes.
I actually, if you guys saw, I texted you guys. Say, I'm finishing up. Let me wash up and I'll come up. And
I
then I
saw
come
that.
inside and it was gone for like 3 minutes. I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
I saw that. I mean,
Yeah.
you said that you were going to come on, and
Yeah,
I
'cause my driveway was all full of my tools and everything, so I had to clean up.
right, right.
But by the time I got up there, I was like, damn. But whatever. I heard it was a good stream, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Well, basically, Klaus and Luke were doing the most of the chatting yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Klaus came on mine. I went on right after, and he was on mine for a while.
yeah, matter of fact, I was watching that stream before you came on just now,
Hmm.
but I didn't see any notifications. When last night because I ended up
Yeah,
watching it.
you know what? You and a bunch of others said that. Go back in and look, because a lot of people, the black bell got erased, and now it's only a regular bell, so you don't get the automatic notification.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and reset it. Yeah.
It happened to me on a bunch of channels too. I wasn't getting notifications. I was still a subscriber, but that black bell wasn't rung.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, I got a gift from the detective. My
Oh, there you
first
go.
what do you call it? Uh wish list purchase. You see these?
The hell is that? What is that?
All right. You know when you go to Home Depot and they have and you got a nut and a bolt and you don't know what sizes they are and you go test them. Well, each one of these, the black ones are metric and then the silver ones
Oh, okay.
US. So
I thought it was like a. Yeah, no, it's cool.
yeah, the inside is the thread size for a bolt, and
Oh, cool.
the back side is the thread size for the nut, and
Yeah.
it gives you the size on their side here.
I thought it was like an African war necklace. You know.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Pretty
It's
cool.
all on one wire, so you can't lose them. And
Cool.
yeah, so you don't have to go to Home Depot to figure out what you got.
Cool. What's up, Dennis?
How you doing, Dennis?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. For some reason, the zoom on my phone was just way off, and like everybody's faces were filling up the screen here.
Huh.
It definitely looks like we're getting more snow than I expected. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What are they calling for up there? They're only calling for 3 inches here.
Yeah, they're only calling for like I think 1 to 3 here, but I already have an inch on the ground, and it's supposed to snow until tomorrow morning.
Right. Yeah. That's what I
Tomorrow
was.
morning, they said only noon here.
I just got a winter advisory on my phone, which I don't know why you would give an advisory for 3 inches, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Well, the problem here is tonight it's going to all ice up. It's going to get to about 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is the snow line is coming from like North Carolina all the way up to New York, and it's going to last until later on, And the way it's snowing, it'll pile up. And then there's another little storm coming from behind that too.
The video I put up yesterday, Ken, was on the lathe. I used to use one a while ago, kind of self-taught, just picking up different things, but I still got a crap load to learn. But it gets me by what I need to do. I'm not gonna.
What is that? Like an Atlas Craftsman, or what kind of lathe?
Yeah, it's an Atlas 618.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice.
Right.
I still need some stuff for it.
But you got to make yourself or buy a little boring bar. That's all.
Yeah. I think it's funny. I have one, but it doesn't look like it's for this machine. And it looks like it takes the carbide, the triangle bit.
Yeah, but you know what, Dennis? You know what I've used in a pinch? An old screwdriver that you don't care about. Cut it off. Put an edge on it. It's plastic. Put an edge on it. You're gonna cut it.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I mean, if you cut plastic, as long as it's harder than the material you're cutting, it'll cut.
Yeah. Where'd you get that piece of? What do they call that?
Delrin.
What are you talking? Are you talking the plastic or the machine, Henry?
The
plastic. It's Delrin.
Yeah.
It's a Seidel. Just a buddy of mine who's a machinist. I told him, I said, if you ever get a piece of scrap that's 2 inches diameter, 3 inches long,
because I don't see that.
Take it.
I don't see that stuff around here.
You'd have a lot of it. A lot of us buy it through McMaster.
Okay.
You can get a McMaster car. Yeah, they sell it all. It's not cheap, but we used to do a lot of acetyl, whatever, in the medical industry. Of course, they use it a ton in staple guns and things like that. Well, usually it's acetyl, but it's Celcon. I don't know. Usually it's like a Celcon. Yeah. The homopolymer versus the copolymer. The homopolymer is more for industrial, like you use. The copolymer, the Celcon, that's more used for the medical industry because it sterilizes easier.
You know what I want? I want to get some flat, maybe 1/4 inch stuff. Flat.
It's on McMaster car. Car, they got everything.
Yeah.
And glue it on the skids of the snowblower. So that
screw it on.
Delrin doesn't bond well at all.
No,
Delrin is very slippery.
Okay.
Yeah. You can bond Delrin though with a Loctite super bonder. It will bond, but you got to get like a Delrin 500, something the 500 series will bond pretty well. I used to bond it years ago in the bearing industry, but it's not the best thing, Henry, if you just want something for like wear, I would probably get like some type of a nylon, like a reinforced nylon, like a glass reinforced nylon.
Yeah,
it'll last you longer and it'll glue easier.
All right,
and screw it on.
Yeah.
They sell though the long plastic shoes for like $20. They're pretty good with the double sides. A lot of people use those. Hey, Bill.
All right.
Yeah, because my mother's got a brand new driveway, and I get nervous every time I blow it because I don't want to scratch it.
Yeah. Well, it's the walk, the sidewalk to coming to the house with the block I got, you know.
Yep.
I don't want the scratches on the block.
Yeah. So they're saying, Dennis, it's going to snow all the way into tomorrow?
That's what like before I logged on, I got a weather advisory. It basically said from now until tomorrow morning. And and I was just watching the news and they said it's that long. So we'll see. You know what I mean? I'm guessing we're not going to get much, but you never know.
Hey, there's Mr. Klaus.
Howdy, guys. How are you?
Morning. Mr.
Hello.
Klaus.
Morning.
Watching the snow.
Yeah. I guess Duchess is close to getting a timeout, I hear.
I can't believe that. It's funny, it's like the League of Nations. I give my money to the Indian woman, then the Mexican woman says, "You dare to pay." And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. I don't know. And she actually was going to argue with me. And then she turns around and the cook comes out with another bag. And I go, "That's mine right there on the counter. You have to pay." And I'm like, "I already paid, honey."
Were there two windows, Ken?
Nope. No, because normally there's a real nice Indian woman, really nice. She's here every Sunday. And I even said to her, "Good morning, how you doing?" I paid her. Then she took off. She walked away. Then I'm waiting. I go, "Where the hell's my food?" So finally I see the Spanish woman coming. Another than the nice lady. She's here all the time too. She walks up. She's folding the bag. And I go, "Great." So I lift my hand out. And she puts on the counter. I go, "Hey, what's the matter?" "Oh, you have to pay." And I'm like, "I already paid."
Maybe you paid for somebody else.
That's possible.
If I did, then he ate an awful lot because it was like $10. I don't know. But I mean, how they don't give you anything until you pay. How could I have my coffee then if I didn't pay?
Right.
Yeah. Well, maybe she had a bad morning, you know. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, like
update on pet. I did talk to him a couple of weeks ago. I was saying it the other day. They're still on the mend. You know, they're still mending. And he says, hello to everybody, but it's going to be a little while before they're 100%. So we're just giving them time. Let them mend. And, we'll see when we see him. But I try and get in touch with him every week or two. You know, he'll text me or I'll text him. So, but so far, so good with the pet days.
Now, it's funny how it impacts people. My boss, he caught it about, I don't know, 10 days ago, 12 days ago. He was down for 4 days. And then he came in. Then he came in the morning and looking fairly okay. But at noon, he looked like he'd been run over by something. He was just beat. So for the last week and a half, he's been coming in the morning, but at noon he has to leave. He has to go home. He's just, drained.
Yeah,
it takes all your energy away.
Yeah, you can't breathe. You can't breathe as good as you used to. That's the problem. Your lungs were affected.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how he copes that, and give it another week or so. Hopefully he'll.
It's definitely a long-term recovery, but like I said, just relax and all that,
For some people, I mean, our oldest, he caught it, and I know he told his mom, I've had colds that were worse. He was down for 6 days. I think they had to be at home isolation type of thing, and that was it. Completely, that was it.
I don't know. I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you know that you have a lung problem until you feel it. Trying to do something, because all of a sudden, same with myself and my wife. It's like it's harder to breathe. What's going on?
Yeah. You're right. You're right. No, it's not. It's well, what the heck? We can't do much about it, can we?
No, we got to live through it and heal.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Dennis, is the dog outside playing in the snow or what?
Funny you say that.
Oh, come on. That's got to
Get
be
him out in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out earlier. When I asked him if he wanted to go, he was, he just kind of looked at me. It's funny. He's such a the breed is such a breed that wants to hang with their pack.
Yeah.
Like whereas if this was a husky, he'd be out there. He'd want to explore. He'd just want to run.
Yeah.
Malamutes, they'll run for a little bit, but they want to be where you are. So I've had times where we're sitting out in the patio. It's 90 degrees out, which is not conducive to him, and he'll stay right by us, like to his own detriment. Like even up in our living room, we have his bed that's like right in front of the TV. He'll lay there for a little bit. Then after a little bit, he'll come over and lay right next to the couch next to me, like right on the floor. And he just, very, kind of, he has a little bit of anxiety too. So, but he's a good one.
We had when I got married, we bought a Dutch water dog called a Kizan or Kijan, whatever you want to pronounce it. But anyway, he was so hairy, he looked like a miniature, husky or Malamute with all the hair. He had 2-3 layers of hair. We actually had a room air conditioner, and we would put him in the bedroom, turn on the room air conditioner just for him. The rest of the house had no air conditioning. We put the air conditioner on for him, shut the door, and I would come home at noon to make sure he was all right, give him water and all that. I'm like, for a dog,
Oh yeah, no, that's the basement here. This is I actually put in an outlet right next to the window here specifically for an air conditioner, specifically for him. That's the only place we have air conditioning in the house is down here. And it's so it costs us about $30 a month in the summer.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Luke.
Hiya.
Morning.
Hiya.
Hey,
in my household, the only place that has air conditioning is the shop.
Sorry, Ken?
Hey, is it true? I heard that Luke and Klaus took over the stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Did we?
It was a Luke and Klaus.
I didn't notice.
No, neither did I.
I know me and Mick do. We go on there.
Yeah.
Well, how's the pooch?
How is it? Well, actually, I've just done a video actually on some parts what I bought for the one in the shed. So that's going to be one of me more projects coming up quite soon. I'm going to do a startup first, and then I'm not going to do this. The one I've got in the shed isn't going to be a restoration. It's going to be, as Muskie would say, a restoration sort of thing. Yeah, just get it on the road, because to do them.
Do you ride things around? Do you actually ride them around?
Yeah, the one in the background I do. Yeah, and I want another one on the road in about May time, because the insurance is due on this one, and I'm thinking if I insure two together on one policy, might work out cheaper. So I want one done by May.
How does like here, if I want to insure my Harley Davidson for a year, it's about $100 US. What is it for like UK? Is it expensive to insure a motorbike?
That moped behind me cost me £100 to insure.
Oh. Okay, not the same.
It's but it's quite expensive here. I don't know what insurance is like over there, but it's quite expensive here.
Oh, both. It depends where you are in the world. We call them pooks. They call them pooch.
Pooch, yeah.
Like the
Pook.
Pooch like a dog. Yeah, that's how we say it. Pooch. But I think how Klaus said it is proper. It's a proper way.
It is.
What's that?
Sorry, it is. It's an Austrian make in the day. There's a city called Puch, P-U-C-H, and that's where it comes from. Yeah.
Everybody in the UK.
Town.
Everybody in the UK calls them pooch. We're just probably lazy with our.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's a CH thing, right? It sounds different in German and than it does in English. So yeah. But here you would pronounce it like you would just say P-U-K.
Yeah.
Puk.
Yeah.
Luke, how much would one of those bikes behind you cost if you went to buy one?
They've gone up quite a lot. They're asking between about 750 to £1,000 for them at the moment.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Used or new?
If it's a really nice one, they can get higher, go higher.
Here, a fully restored, matching number, engine and frame, completely restored, will run you about 15, 16, 1,700 pounds.
Yeah, that's about what you can achieve here if they're a really nice example. If they're just a road ready, you know, a rider like the one in the background, it isn't immaculate or anything, I would probably get around 750, 800 for that. Probably.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So a new one is about $2,000 in our value, right?
Yeah. You can't get them anymore.
No.
No. But if you wanted one, the good thing is, if you got the frame, every single part apart from the frame is available brand new. I know it isn't OEM, obviously, but the copy parts are good. They are good.
Yeah. I mean, people buy Vespas here for about $3,000, you know?
Yeah, well,
it's about the same thing. But Vespas, I mean, a good Vespa here in the right year and again, matching numbers and stuff, those are expensive too.
No, yeah. I mean, brand new, we got them for like $3,000.
Well, my Lambretta, if it was done and immaculate, you know, really all the frame painted, engine done, everything done, so it looks basically like new. They can be about £5,500, £6,000 in the UK.
Yep.
Wow.
But if you get a UK registered one, it can go silly because a lot of the UK registered ones just got battered around, chucked away, and in the bushes. So any that survived from then are worth more. My ones is Italian import.
Supply and demand, right? I mean, you guys use them like everybody uses them. Over here, maybe once in a while, people buy them. You know?
Yeah. In Europe, they're very common mopeds around. Are they in Denmark still? Are they very common in Denmark still, mopeds? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They are here to a degree, but I've noticed when I've gone onto the continent, you know, like I've been to Italy, I've been to Sardinia and places like that, and they're buzzing around everywhere.
Yeah.
They got scooters here. I was on we had a company outing down to Block Island, and we all rented scooters, and it was a blast. That actually made it was an engineering outing, scavenger hunt, and you know, at first I was like, because I'm not a boat person, we had to take a ferry to get over there, and then once we got there, we're like, oh, we're doing scooters, and I was like, all right, and then that was the best part of the day, was just like literally zipping around this island on just scooters, just hauling around.
I'm not sure if I like that comment, you know, bros. I look like Lee's long lost brother.
I'd love to get. Do you guys ever heard of a Rokan motorcycle?
No.
Kind of like the I don't know the Russian one, but it's two-wheel drive motorcycle. So the front wheel drive is chain driven. Yep. Front wheel chain driven.
Like the mutter with tires on them. Yeah, I've seen those before. Yep.
They have Rokan is I forget where they're based out of. I think New England. I think like New Hampshire, Vermont, or something like that. I could be wrong. Someone I'm sure will correct me. But they still go for even the used ones that are like, you know, it doesn't even have an engine on it, is $2,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the brand new units, you're talking anywhere from 7 to 10 ish, depending on how outfitted it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not a fast bike, but they pretty much go through anything. I think their top speed is 35, but you know, from what I've talked with different people, they said the lower models don't have any shocks on them, so it's a little rough on your back. They have the big bouncy tires, but it's still a little rough. But I'd love to get one and just explore with it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are into these fast sort of motorbikes, racing type motorbikes, you know. So they all get together and go speeding up, 80, 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's it, Ken.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Quite cool.
Yeah, those are Yeah, that's about a $7,000 bike right there.
Whew.
Wow.
It's like something you drive in the Dakar rally, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
you know,
It's
I like
wild.
the mopeds because you can go around slow. You're not in a rush. You can look at the countryside as you're going around, and there's no rush. Everything in life is too much of a rush nowadays. So if you can calm that down a little bit, I think it's good. Yeah.
Yep.
Dennis,
Agreed.
they're in New Hampshire. They're in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I figured. I knew it was new. I think I'm pretty sure it was New England, but
Yeah, I've seen
yeah, they
that
are.
channel. Ken Kaplan.
Yeah, they are nice. I'd love to get one. I want to keep my eye out. You know, it's one of those. You know, I'd love to stumble across one that people, you know, someone relative, you know, doesn't know what it's worth, and just like, oh yeah, you know, maybe your price.
Someone without the internet, then.
They haven't trickled down
Yeah.
here yet.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Henry. What?
They haven't trickled down here yet, you know, so they're not around here yet.
Yeah, all the different ones.
Yeah.
It's just an outdoors bike. It's just, you know, for camping and, you know, hunting, and
Yeah.
not that I do any of that, but I have woods behind my house that I would love to just, you know, buzz around, just take my time going through, go, you know, take it to some other places, just explore, stuff like that.
I know if they were available here, my son would have one already.
They're just a toy. You want the toy in it.
Yeah.
You want your toys.
My son got regular
course.
pedal
I've lots of
bikes,
toys.
fat, huge tires on them, you know? It's
Yep.
like I never saw things like that before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And their bikes are expensive. Whoa,
Oh,
$9,000
fat tires. Yeah.
pricing. You know?
Yeah, some of them are over in the UK now. It's just got just gone mad with cyclists. They are everywhere, and now they've rejigged the rules in the highway code now, so you have to give more priority to bikes now than you had to.
No.
So yeah.
In my personal accident insurance, there's a little line that says I can't ride motorcycles and scooters unless I tell them first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Snowing pretty good.
Is it rain?
No, snow.
No. Okay.
What's the temperature there?
28, which is -6, I think.
Oh really? Pretty cold there.
Yeah, nothing.
We haven't had any. Only about 20 minutes the other week of snow. That's all we've had here.
Well, they said we were going to have a little bit today, but I thought it was going to be later in the day. I got 2 snow throwers. That's why I didn't show up at the stream yesterday. I was trying to get in, but I had to clean up because I was doing those throwers. They're telling me, oh, yeah, we'll come around noontime. Well, they're going to be coming in 3 inches of snow.
Yeah.
So a little bit late.
Yeah. Yeah. I already have like 1.5 inches right now. I had nothing on the ground yesterday. It was mud. This was all mud back here. Now it's, you know, snowing.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I didn't think it'd be this early. I look outside. The whole yard is white. I was like, wow.
Yeah. We got about the same amount there, Ken, like you got.
Thomas Andrew 28, which we Ken said -6. It's cold for the UK.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas, how far are you from Rochester up there where they make those Rokan bikes? We'll have Thomas do a plant tour.
Yeah.
Hey, Simone.
Hiya.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Well, we got another one.
Hi, Simone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Al.
How's
Oh.
everyone?
How you doing, Al? Simone looks like she's ready to take off in an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just been outside. It's absolutely chucking it down.
It's not actually raining here, but it's windy. It's windy here.
Well, I've got both here, so the rain is sideways, which is fun.
That's
Always
the
fun.
worst.
My dad wants me to cut up some logs soon, so I've got to go up there and cut some up. I do my bit.
Well, you burn a lot of wood, Lou?
He does. My dad does. So I cut it for him, and I use it as an excuse to try out a chainsaw. I've been using the Steel 08S at the moment. One of them ones I got. It's working well.
Yeah. Now, Dennis, I got 10 people available, so no big deal.
Yeah, I can drop Ken if you want. I got to run anyways. But
I pay the extra, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
You guys were saying about bikes earlier. That's what mine should look like.
Ooh.
That's a ZZR 600, yeah?
Yeah, 600. That's from
What
1990
is
to
that,
1993.
Is that like a
600.
magenta?
It's
Color?
what they called it ebony for some reason,
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
a
it looks like a
600 cc.
magenta.
It's a very fast bike.
Wow. I was gonna say around by you guys can whip around those little streets.
I can't hear you very well, Ken. You're breaking up.
How about now?
That's better.
Problem is, our roads, well, around here's anything to go by in such terrible conditions, it's dangerous to have a fast bike on them because the roads are not good. Potholes and that there, yeah, it's not good.
Well, the road outside mine is concrete, and it's been like that since the 60s or 50s.
Really?
And it's all rutted and damaged,
Yeah.
and they're not going to replace it. They're not going to replace it.
No, they only concentrate on the real big roads, and they don't really worry about the little ones too much. They keep bunging the holes up, and then you get a bit of ice or a lot of rain and that, and it washes it all out again.
Yeah, well, a bit down the bottom when it flattens out, that broke up, and they filled it. They just filled it with tarmac. They just pour it in. It's rubbish.
Yeah, they just patch it, don't they?
Yeah, so you got a concrete road with a blob of tarmac, which is stupid.
Here come all the plows. I lost you. Hold on. I was trying to pull. I got the power cord is in here. Hold on. You got all the plow trucks coming in.
Yep.
All the plow guys are getting they down the road here, about a mile away. They fill up with salt. They get their salt in the back, and then they come here, get their coffee, and then they're off plowing.
Bro, I wouldn't do a wheelie if someone paid me. Probably kill myself.
I wouldn't be a show off like that sort of thing. I've watched some of these videos where wheelies have gone wrong.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed. I remember seeing one guy.
Hi, John.
Probably 90 miles an hour on a highway in a wheelie. Cars, like, in not just like straight passing, but literally like, oh, I'm going to go in this lane,
really,
this lane, and it's just
crazy.
You know,
in Texas,
oh yeah,
Wheelie King, he's gone like 200 miles on the same wheelie.
That's crazy.
That's
they call him the Wheelie
I guess once
King.
you practice enough, it's just it's to some extent
that's a backache
is what it is
coming, isn't it?
I saw a video many years ago on YouTube. It's probably still there, where this guy is doing a wheelie. He's got a girl on the back, and she's wearing a bikini. That's it. And she comes off.
Yep.
Actually,
he's just crazy.
Yeah.
But they featured that guy in the Cannonball Run. If you ever watch Cannonball Run, you'll see the guy that does the whole cannonball on one wheel. That's the Wheelie King.
I remember once, I think it was Laura's birthday party. We had it quite a few years ago. We had it at the party at my dad's. And at the time, we got our daughter one of them little, it was like Chinese, like little 50cc quads. And like a little kid's quad, really. Well, my brother was quite good at that sort of thing. And he was riding it on two wheels on the side like that. Well, Laura's sister's boyfriend, he thought he'd want to go. So he had to go. He tried to do it and it rolled over on top of him and everything. I wish we'd have got it on camera. He didn't hurt himself, but it was quite funny.
We could laugh about it now.
Yeah, I wouldn't try things like that because I know I'd be the one that'd probably go wrong and it'd fall on me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've crashed my bike once already. I don't want to do it again.
Well, the thing is, you have to watch it. Oh, go on. Sorry, Ken. You carry on.
I was watching one of the channels I watch. This guy's called Smitty's Chainsaw. And we all talk about getting hurt when we're working on stuff. He literally put a screwdriver through his finger yesterday. You know, he's trying to get a circlip off a bearing, and he goes like that. Boom! You could see it like go right through his finger.
Right through.
Yeah, like a little small flathead screwdriver, and I'm like, I mean, it hurt me watching it. I was like, oh my god! And then all of a sudden, just blood, just dripping down. He's like, oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Then all of a sudden, he goes like, oh, I feel lightheaded. And his finger, oh, my finger's numb. Then get to the friggin' hospital, will you?
Yeah.
He had a video, and then he published the video. You know.
I bet you've all had it many times where you've felt the screwdriver or something slip, and then you don't want to look because you think you don't want to look at the damage you've done. Sometimes it's a little scratch, but sometimes you've done more than that.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. I
Put a screwdriver into my finger before.
I took
and into my wrist.
a table joiner. I tapped my thumb against it. Like this. And just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The worst
my
I've
finger
had.
went over my ice skate too.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was one of those. So we were in high school, freshman. I was freshman in high school, and we went with a youth group, went ice skating, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take one more lap. Skated around. I didn't have gloves on, and I tripped and fell, and someone came by and skated right over my pinky.
Oh.
Yeah, because when we went ice skating, they always say if you fall over, bring your hands in quick. Yeah, but you can't always be quick enough. Yeah,
that's very true.
Yeah.
I've been ice skating before.
A couple of years here in the NHL, the hockey here, a guy fell and he ended up hitting the goalie in the forehead and like ripped his whole forehead like a flap.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed. That's why they tell you, like, you know, I played hockey for a couple of years as an adult, and you'd wear a neck guard exactly for that.
Yeah. Yep.
But hey, listen, I got to run. Everyone have a good weekend and stay safe. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Take care, then.
We'll see.
Bye. Take care.
See you.
Yeah,
See
new
you.
Rokan, $50 US, about 6,000 pounds.
Klaus is taking us on a tour now.
Nah, I'm making tea.
Oh.
I've had about 5 cups of tea this morning. Can't drink anymore.
This is only my second.
I drink way too much tea. It's like it's going out of fashion.
You can tell it's getting a little warmer out because the flakes are getting bigger.
Are you meant to get much? Are you meant to get much?
Yeah.
They said 3 inches, but we got 2+ already.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, you got another about 5 hours of snowing time.
Have you got it, Henry, as well?
I got exactly what he got there, and it's going to snow until 5 o'clock.
10 Celsius here, according to the internet.
They said 2 times there, but we'll see. It's coming down pretty good.
What is it here? It usually says on the bottom. It says raining now, but I'm not sure it is raining.
Yeah. I just clicked on it, and it just says 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah, there's not much I can do with rain, I'm afraid.
I got bigger flakes than that, Ken.
It says 7 degrees here.
Yeah, it depends on the picture.
Yeah.
Trying to find that picture of my finger bleeding.
I've actually got a picture of it's on my old computer where I caught my leg with an angle grinder.
Oh.
Oh.
That's making that I get that sting.
Like I said, my worst was the mower years ago.
The worst thing was the deep greys. That was worse than the cut because the deep grey stung. Really stung.
Yeah. The weird thing is when it's knitting back together, that feels weird.
I thought I'd have a worse scar actually, and it doesn't really show up at all. I thought the deep greys was going to scar for a long time, but it healed really well.
The shop where I was working, we had these 3, the rollers to roll a pipe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
3-inch rollers. And I had gloves on, and I put the metal in the roller, and it grabbed the glove and my fingers. And it flashed them down to like paper thin,
Really?
And you don't feel anything. It's just like a warm feeling. It's when you I hit the emergency, opened up the rollers, and then once the blood starts pumping back into your fingers,
that's
then it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, we were doing a fence a few years back, and I'd done everything with a nail gun, and I thought I missed the nail there. It wasn't really important if I hadn't have put it in, but I thought I'm going to put that in. It's getting later in the day and that. I thought I'd do it by hand, as you would. You wouldn't get a nail gun back out. And I hit my thumb so hard with the hammer. I didn't want to look. In the end, I lost a nail. I did lose a nail. It was.
Yeah.
I had to actually. I got a toothpick and heated it up because I had to release the pressure under the nail because it got so much pressure under the nail. So I had to release it. And that like takes off about 80% of the paint instantly as soon as you
It does.
release
It
the
does,
pressure.
yeah.
Right.
Did you smash it or did you drill it?
No, it was full on with a hammer, full whack.
Yeah, but I mean to relieve the pain.
Oh
or
no!
the
What I did,
pressure.
I heated a toothpick up quite hot
Okay.
and melted through my nail. I melted through the nail. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk about nails. We used to have at the end of the line. We built the units, and at the end of the line, I had 3 guys to crate it up for shipping, and we used to have back plates made out of steel with a handle, so you can use your air gun nailer. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Nail everything. Well, this one guy, he forgot to use the back plate. He used his hand. Bang, 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 bang. And these are barbed nails. They don't come out easy.
No.
So you had to cut out the wood, and then bring them up to the nurse, and she had to go take them to the hospital.
Wow. Whew.
Yeah.
Easy done to have accidents in it. It is easy done.
Yeah.
That's how much snow we have. About 3 inches.
You using the John Deere? Is the John Deere getting used today?
And we're not in the John Deere yet. It's not here.
Oh, not yet? Oh, I thought you got it.
They're waiting for a couple of parts to finish the assembly. It's at the dealer. It's at the dealer. The parts they're waiting for are for the plow.
Okay.
I said, all right, whatever.
They're still in Wuhan on a ship.
Yeah, no, probably. They're probably in the ground waiting to be dug out.
Yeah.
So. Oh well. The snow is almost stopped here, but yet it shows that we're supposed to have snow until close to noontime.
Yeah.
That's what they said here.
Yeah. Oh well. It's
someone was talking about chaps before, and I'll tell you, I'm all for chaps and PPE and all that, but I'll be honest, I saw a guy get his kneecap almost ripped off with chaps on. So you got to watch what you buy. Make sure you get the Kevlar chaps, the ones that are rated that really work.
We need to correct you. They're not called chaps. They're called chaffs. CHAFS, chaffs.
Ask John, he knows.
Well, no, John's got the assless test.
Yeah.
I think you buy those protective clothing. You buy it. It's rated for a certain chain speed. So if you got one of the really fast moving steels, they don't work on those because they run too fast.
Oh well. Boss is coming through the door. We're going for breakfast.
Oh, nice.
That door's going to open in about 10 seconds.
She clean off the car?
I did. She's making a liar out of me.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Breakfast club.
It snowed.
You look cold.
Just a little bit.
No blood.
What's the temperature? About 28, 29?
Right now,
It's not as cold as it's been.
27.
Yeah, okay.
Heat wave.
Did you get the 60 degree yesterday?
52.
52.
Yeah, it was clouded over, so we didn't get the heat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's all right. 90% of the snow that was on the ground is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
28.
all right. Well, listen, everyone enjoy your breakfast, latte, libation, whatever it is. I'm going to get mine and hers, and I'll talk with you all later.
All right. Bye, Tim.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Enjoy the breakfast.
The
Take care.
Bye.
They're salting the road now on my street.
Oh, they did that here last night, Henry. The main roads are like just water. They must have poured down 10 tons of salt last night.
Well, remember how much salt I had on my street the other day?
Oh yeah, yours was crazy, Henry. You had piles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here's the weather map. You can see it's all just snow.
What?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh.
Snow all over the place. That's all it is.
I was thinking, you guys, do you get your cars undercoated to protect it from all that salt?
No.
No, but I use fluid film. Fluid film.
Yeah.
Coat mine with fluid film, which always stays wet. Fluid film is lanolin, and it always stays wet, and you just have to redo it every year. And by staying wet, whatever attracts to it falls off eventually because it's wet.
But here it's pretty common to get your car treated. Actually, from when it's new, they'll spray this. It's sort of a wax type of thing in every crevice and inside the rocker panels and all that, and then they will. Everything that's exposed gets an overcoat of some, like, it's not stone chip, but it looks like it. But it stays soft and pliable as well.
My Chevy Silverado is like that. When I bought a brand new, if you took your fingernail, you can scrape it. It's soft, but it didn't. I mean, 14 years now, and it's starting to rot. So now I have to go ahead and spray it with bar and chain oil. Because that's nice and sticky.
Yeah, sticky in it. Yeah.
They say here if you get it retreated every 3 years, they will give you like 12 years warranty on rust proof.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff called Dinitrol. You got wax.
Yeah.
Dinitrol.
Yeah.
We used to have a company called Z-Bart or Zybart. You see at all the dealers. Yeah, and then they had another one called Rusty Jones. My buddy had a Ford or a Mercury, you guys call them Escorts, it was a Mercury Lynx, they called it. Anyway, he had that thing literally, it was like 8 years old, and it was rotting out. The rocker panels were rotting out. They replaced them under warranty because he had the Zybart from new. He paid Zybart, and they replaced the quarters for him. Yeah,
well, that's good.
Mick wants
but
a link.
it's amazing that it'll rot out if it's treated. That's kind of strange.
Yeah. When you did the rockers, it couldn't get to all the areas. When they drill a hole and go in there with the nozzle, unless you have a camera, how are you going to know if it hit all the areas? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So certain areas, once it did hit, that stuff traps moisture too, and it just started to degrade and it rotted out the whole thing.
Yeah, well,
I've seen the place where we have it done to our cars. They have this thing that they look up the car model and year, and whenever they put in that probe, that's going to spray it.
Yeah,
it's got markings on it, so they know if they drill here, it has to go in a certain distance for it to reach the bottom.
Oh yeah,
and then they press, and it just gets coated inside while they're pulling it out. It takes 2 days for them to do it, and it's fairly expensive.
Yeah,
but
my car never had that.
The plastic plugs in the rockers and the doors where they seal up the hole.
Yeah,
I know that channel, and Simone will know him. Hubnut, took his car to a couple of rust proofs.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It's
not cheap.
No,
it's not cheap, is it? About 200 to 300 pounds, isn't it? I think.
I think he said it was about 2.5.
Yeah.
But he did say it took quite a bit of time. But my Cortina was never treated when it was new, so the cavities would have been completely empty.
They weren't in them days, were they? In more recent times, our vehicles last a lot longer.
No, some were back then. They were the higher model, and you paid for it. Yeah. There's a guy who has a Rover P6.
Oh yeah.
And when you open the doors, excuse me, you've got where the doors close. You've got all the shape of the bulkhead, and you've got the A pillar. You'll find a little rubber plug.
Oh yeah.
Now, and it's a Z-Bart written on it. But on my Cortina, comment.
See the comment that John Clem just posted? I think a gringer, a grinder for some is a gringer.
Yeah. The only plug I can find on my Cortina is if you sit in the passenger seat behind the driver. When you open the door, there's a plug right there, but it doesn't say anything, so I don't know. I can't tell.
Has it had its rocker replaced? The panels replaced?
Sorry?
Has it had the panels replaced at some point?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But I am planning on getting some proper cavity wax and taking off some of the inner trim and just wax on it from as high as I can down. Just try and get it into all the cavities.
The guy I talked to, the one that's doing our cars, it's the same guy. He's been doing it for years. He says it's actually not what you can see. The bottom. It's everything. Little crevices, areas that has air inside where you can have condensation, water, salt.
Yeah, the chassis rails, they're a main point underneath the car, and where the rear suspension arms link into it. I know that's full of rust and dust and dirt, and I can't get to it because it's such a confined small space.
Yeah.
So the only thing I think I can do is get in there with an airline and try and blow it out.
Yeah. Or you can just fill it up with that wax stuff. I mean, it'll coat. It'll be better than nothing.
That's what I'm going to do to my Land Rover in the summer. I'm going to clean it all off, and I'm going to go over that Dimitrol. Did you say it was called? Dimitrol. You can buy a whole pack of it, and it says it should do it all and that. So I was going to invest in it.
Pete C, if you've seen Cortina City, he's got proper equipment, and it's like a long bar, and you put it into the
the probes in that. You can put the probes in that.
And it's got like a spray, like 6 points around, and as you pull it, it sprays over everything.
Yeah.
You can buy here. You can buy spray cans with a long nozzle.
You can here as well.
Yeah. But put it in underneath the bonnet or the hood, trunk boot, or any cavity you can think of. Any.
Yeah.
Like Bruce's probes the other week.
What's up, Mick?
Yeah, how you doing?
All good. Yeah.
Hello.
Good. Yeah, all good. Just waking up.
What'd you get done last night? You guys actually go out on the track or what?
Yep. Yeah, completed. Home by 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Cool.
Yeah, all good. All good. All done.
Today's Sunday, so that's roast dinner. Is that today?
I don't know actually because Brandon's round his mum's house. Ethan and Josh are off to America, Disneyland, Disney World.
Oh, nice. Wait, Florida.
Yeah, Florida, wherever that is. Yeah, somewhere in America, Connecticut somewhere.
No, we don't have theme parks. Well, actually, we do have a few in Connecticut.
So it's just me, Sue, and Riley. So it might just be a simple dinner, actually, to be fair.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was just literally about to beat me to it.
Oh, we only had a couple today. Wasn't too bad. Is Riley up, Mick, or is he still in bed?
He's eating his lunch at the moment.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What time is it there? 12:30. Okay.
20 to 12. Or 20 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, the France one is close.
What would the weather be like in Florida at the moment? Quite good?
It's depending on where you are. It's probably 60s to 80s, depending.
Yeah, because someone said, isn't Disney in France closer? Well, it is, but I suppose if you want to go to the proper one, it is Disney World, isn't it?
You've got to go to America for the American experience, right?
Yeah.
They can't have that theme park in Scotland.
Right now, it's raining like hell in Florida.
They can't have that theme park in Scotland, you know.
Yes, I've got it.
No, they Disney. That theme park we were just talking about. They Disney like it.
No, Disney like it. It's good.
Isn't there one in Asia? Isn't there a Disney in Asia somewhere?
Yeah, in Paris.
Yeah, Paris. Well. I thought there was one in Asia as well somewhere.
There's only one real one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, France.
Yeah,
California.
It's called Wuhan World. There you go.
Where we get all our cheap parts from.
Wally World.
Oh yeah.
So instead of a small world, it's called a really small world.
Yeah.
No,
got to go to Wally World in a station wagon.
It's Japan, Tokyo, Disney, Tokyo.
The new thing at China Disney is it's a COVID world.
Sounds
I
like a
think
song.
I'm actually more of a Six Flags guy for amusement parks, but
They have one of those right up north of us in Massachusetts.
that is fun. Last time I was in the Six Flags, I was missing skin off my back from riding, the old-fashioned roller coasters with the carts and a wooden construction thing. That is so much fun. I'd run off and I'd run back in line, and do 3 things or 3 rides, in a row. Yeah. And at the end, there was skin missing on my back.
We have one of those wooden roller
coasters.
Roller coasters here, just down the next town over, and they rebuilt it. It's brand new. It's huge.
Yeah, it's fun.
I can't do the fast rides. I get motion sickness on there.
And so do I, but I don't care. It's still fun.
It makes me feel ill for a day, so I'm not doing it.
Okay.
You're supposed to get motion sickness on fast rides. That's the idea of it.
Yeah, well, it's like I won't drink, so I feel really rough the next day, and that either. So,
hey, you want to hear a funny story about amusement parks? There was a place by us. You remember, Henry, called Riverside. Now it's Six Flags. It's called Riverside. Yeah. Anyway, they had a ride called the Rotor. It was actually a cylinder. You guys probably seen it. You spin and spin and spin. Centrifugal force puts you against the wall. Then they drop the floor out. Yeah. And you stick to the wall. Yeah. But I had just gone on there after eating fried clams. Okay.
Oh no.
After about 2 minutes, I hurled. And the guy's next to me now, you're doing centrifugal force. You can't move your arms or legs. You're pinned. So all my right on his face. He's like, ah! He couldn't do anything for like 2 minutes until he slowed the ride down.
It's why they call it the vomit comet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last. So you're actually we would put our arms up like this, and we'd actually get pinned by centrifugal force. Yeah. It was really cool. It's called a rotor.
But when you got off that ride, it was terrible because you felt really bad.
Well, you couldn't walk. You'd be They had a spot where you had to stand for about 10 minutes because you tried to walk, you'd be walking into things because your balance would be totally off.
I
it was a fun ride. He was giving me a look, and I'm like, "Hey, is that target sauce?"
I did go on the Nemesis at Alton Towers. That was sort of one of the bigger ones there, but didn't last very long.
No.
The last ride
Nemesis Inferno. That's not a ride.
No, that's in thingy, isn't it?
That's for under 10s.
I can't think of the name of the ride I went on. It was like there was like these seats, oval-shaped seats with high sides, and you'd sit inside them. It's like a bucket, and then it would be attached to a big disc, and it would rotate up and down. So as you were spinning,
you're going up and down as well.
Spinning. Yeah, and you're going up and down like that, and you're pinned.
Is that the Walser?
It could be. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
That's the last thing I went on.
Riley!
It's Riley good with Riley. It's Riley good.
Hey, Riley. Hi, Riley.
Everybody.
Hiya.
I'm going to check online, see what it's called.
Mick, what is Riley like with rides?
You take it or leave it. You don't really like fun fairs because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
You take you to a couple of places, but you don't like them. Not really.
I don't mind the sort of roller coasters so much, which don't twist around too much, like log flumes, and I know they're slower, but them sort of things are all right. But I won't go on these real fast ones.
You should.
How about the one that does loops and corkscrews? Those are the best ones.
No, I don't want to go on them ones.
Yeah, it's a waltzer.
Yeah, it's a waltzer. That's the last ride I went on. That's about
Luke, if you don't like fast rides, have you tried going to Peppa Pig Land in Paul's Park?
Perhaps that might be a good idea.
Dog.
You can take Riley. Riley go with you.
My brothers have both been there. They took their kids there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Riley go with you.
Hey Ken, did you forget about in your back seat.
Oh shit! Where is that?
See, Dick loves Peppa Pig World.
In your back seat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but Henry, wait, hold on, Henry. Wait a minute. I was thinking about you today, Henry. Hold on.
Can you not get your man boobs out there?
There we go.
Big
Big
dog.
dogs.
Big dog. We're there.
Yeah.
No, but Henry gave me one. It's actually right here. Let's see. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, in fact, I'll wear it today, Henry, because it's cold out.
Yeah.
I forgot about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I was wondering if
They must be the American versions. Maybe the UK ones will be on their way soon, Luke.
Yeah.
It had a tag on it for Bogner Regis and said undeliverable. So
to be fair, I'm going to say I believe you, because most stuff that Henry buys me ends up at his house first anyway.
Well, no, I tell you, Sparky was still trying to. Sparky was trying to send us stuff. I think Rob as well, and it never got here.
Nope.
It normally don't turn up if I don't send it.
There's plenty of people that say they send stuff, and I don't think they ever get round to it. So.
Oh, it's in the mail. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Someone says they sent it to you. Ask for a tracking number. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Although, like Simone, you got those decals I sent with put in and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I just sent it with a normal, because it's paper here in the U.S. You could send anything with paper cheaply, like a sticker or something like that.
Yeah, you
but
said
once
that
it's
before,
not
yeah.
paper, once it's not paper, it's ridiculous. $26 minimum. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Same about posting things. They've changed our stamps now.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
I've been trying to find an item. I was asking John Clem the other day. It's a sanitary item for Riley for when he's standing up at the toilet. We all know what little boys are like with their aiming.
Yeah.
And over in America, you do something called a splatter shield, which is just like a big half an egg that sits on the front, or sits on the back of a
So
toilet.
it's like a urinal sort of backing type thing.
It's an upside down urinal, effectively. Yeah. In America, you can get them for $20, but they want about $40 to ship it, and it's just one sheet of plastic. That's all it is.
Yeah.
What do you
Make
think? Like that?
Make one.
Similar. Or but they do like an egg shaped one. Ken, it's called a splatter shield. I could make one, Simone. Yeah, but it's getting round to it. I thought if they do it on America, the chances are someone in the UK will have them. You know what I mean? No.
Oh yeah, they have one here called the Splatter Shield. Wait a minute.
That's it. Well, yeah. That's the one. That's it. That's all it is.
Hey, I could use one of those.
Look what Albert.
Looks like
I could
Pac-Man.
use one of them.
Yeah. Looks like a great job.
They are extracting the urine. They want $40 to ship it.
Nice.
Holy! You can't get those over there.
No, can't get it.
Huh.
It's mad.
But you got a big oven now, Mick, don't you? For your powder coating? You got a big oven now for your powder coating thing, don't you?
Yeah, it's not built yet.
Oh, okay.
Somebody can start.
Sometimes you can buy sheets of clear plastic that will be pliable when you heat it up.
Well,
type of thing, maybe.
I'm thinking just get a sheet of perspex plastic. Go upstairs to the toilet, cut the size of one, get the MAP gas out, and gently just warm it up around the rim.
Yeah.
Mate, I could do, That's what I'm going to have to do. At the moment, he's hitting the windowsill.
Way to go, Riley.
Do like Anchor does. Put on the male diaper and just say, "Go for it."
Yeah.
There's just something not right about male diapers.
Yeah.
Something.
I'll figure something out.
Hey, how come Mr. Fred's not up
You're too busy looking.
Hey.
Too busy trying to order me a splat shield.
I knew he was hit.
Mr. Clem already found my hot sauce we talked about yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana hot sauce. Yeah.
Henry, what do you use for incontinence?
I got a plug. You plug it up.
Well,
And a pressure gauge, and when it redlines, he has to go.
Yeah.
Henry has a portrait of Mick's head, and that goes on the toilet.
Whoa. Where did that come?
You saw that, huh, Ken? You
I
saw
saw
that.
it when I was at your house.
That's what happens when there's.
We all know my head wouldn't fit on a toilet, Ken. We all know that, right? Whoa, Kenny.
I went into Henry's bathroom to go take a leak, and I lifted up the toilet, and there's Mick's head with a hole where the mouth was. It said aim. And I was like,
oh, yeah, Ken, that's not for weeing in. It's funny you say that. John Clem has a blow goal with my face on as well. Different thing.
Oh man.
oh, look, it's coming down pretty good.
I'm glad you joined now, Simone.
Yeah. Very, very entertaining conversation.
I think somewhere that they must have sunshine somewhere else in the world, because here it's like with Ken, you can't see a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is sunshine.
That's sideways snow.
Yeah.
Coming down pretty good. Not bad. I love the snow. That's why I like four-wheel drive.
Do you want a handbag?
John, you got to come up, buddy. Why aren't you here?
Yeah, huh? Come on
Where
up.
are you, Klaus?
Hey, there's
sorry?
Cajun. Talk about
Is that your workshop?
Cajun coin
Yes,
hunter.
yes.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Come on, move, buddy.
Yes.
it's funny. I was talking to Klaus yesterday. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm mopping my floor." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. This is my workshop.
Nice workshop.
Thank you.
What is that made of? It's like a Lego block.
Yeah.
It looks like one big Lego block. It does. It's square. I mean,
Well, he is in Denmark.
yeah.
What are
Yeah,
those
you guys are
panels?
posh.
What
Huh?
are those panels made of?
What was that?
What are the panels?
What are those panels made of?
Oh, it's a concrete product.
I told you before. Them Danish people have them concrete bunkers, don't they? For different fires. I'm not getting into
yeah.
it. They have them.
Yeah. But they're thin sheets, and they're supposed to be able to. They won't fade in the sun, and they won't take on water. And I don't know. They said they were very good, and I hope so, because it was very expensive.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I feel that workshop
Look at
did
the
cost quite a lot of money.
Huh?
Your neighbor's got a TV antenna. I haven't seen a TV antenna in years.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not using it. But
We got one on ours. We still got one on ours. We don't use it, but it's on ours.
Isn't it funny that Klaus is the only health and safety rep there, and he's the only fellow with a brand new roof on his house? What's that all about?
What kind of flag's that hanging back there?
That it's not a flag. It's I don't know the English word for it. It's one of those slim
Windsock.
ones. Yeah, there you go.
What is that? Just
But it's a flagpole, and we put up the right flag when we have something to celebrate, like birthdays and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
UK Independence Day.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I put up Union Jack on the top, and everybody will shoot me here. There's actually a law against that.
Oh, here it's going nuts.
Yeah.
If you want another country's flag here, it has to be below ours. Otherwise, it's illegal.
The same here.
Wow.
Same here.
Yep.
I don't know
Not-
about here, but
Not in the UK. It's against the UK. The law to fly your own flag, but you can fly any other countries because you won't get arrested for it.
I worked at a place and he had an Italian flag up.
There she is. Simone's got it.
There's Union Jack. Yep.
yeah, but if you fly the George flag, you get everyone complaining.
That's
Oh,
it.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't fly the George flag. And it can't eat hot cross buns. It's against because it upsets people's religion because of a cross on the front of it, despite the fact it's a Saxon cross, not a Christian cross.
Yeah, people haven't got the brains to think with.
No.
So when are we going to be getting hobby motor jumpers then, Klaus? Obviously, you know, Henry's putting out his big dog ones. I just make sure you got your hobby motor jumper on there. Just wondering when you're doing them.
I have someone working on it.
Oh yeah, you said about stickers the other day as well, didn't you?
Yeah. I got something working on a logo.
It's just like
Gotta have a logo for.
Just like our other friend that took him 9 months to sort something out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's but you know what? The whole T-shirt thing, it's a funny thing. All I can see is that any which way you cut it, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah,
it does. It does.
It cost quite a bit for Henry to send us jumpers over from where he lives to our house, but to be fair, he's only ever sent one. So once he starts sending a few more, then there you go.
Yeah, that's the sign somebody made for me. That's not going to be the logo though.
No.
Who did that? Who did that? Riley.
Well, yeah, maybe. So no, I have a friend of my girlfriend. She's I don't know what she works in advertising, and they do logos and you know, letterhead paper and stuff like that. And she came up with a couple of ideas here that she sent me. So yeah, that's hopefully something will come out of it.
I'm gonna have to go. I've got to get going up my dad's to cut his logs, and I've got to finish a video as well.
Yeah. Well.
Why bother?
What do you got?
Why
you got
bother?
Rob later, right?
No one's gonna watch it.
There's gonna be a little cameo in my video as well. Cameo of someone.
Let me just make sure I'm subscribed to your channel, Luke. 2 seconds.
Come on up, John.
What time is Rob today?
2.
7 is it? 7 for us. So it'd be 5 hours before for you. Yeah.
2 for us.
Be 8 for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch you all later.
See you, Luke.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, kitty.
Oh, there's the kitty cat. Yep.
Mine came in this morning wet and very tired and hungry. And once he ate, he just disappears and he's out for 8 hours solid.
Hey, Klaus, what's this about?
Yeah.
I typed in Danish people and this came up.
Typical Danish. I don't know what that is. Well, the flag is there, but
flag and some cakes. You got some kind of cake.
Danish cake, isn't it?
You know what I've noticed on YouTube, you can find a lot of people, foreigners, that lives here that does videos on how it is to live in Denmark, how it is to la la la. And to be honest, I think it's a good thing because, believe it or not, Danes are not the most easy people to
get on with.
You see that?
Not to get on with, but they're hard. I mean, when we go home from work, we all go home. We don't socialize in pubs. We don't have the same pub culture.
Oh, you're arrogant. You're arrogant.
Wait. What do you do?
Huh?
You don't do anything with coworkers? Like, we have happy hours and things like that. You don't do anything like that?
Not very much, no.
Danish people don't socialize with others very well.
Well, it's not that we don't want to. It's just not in our. I don't know. It's a cultural thing, I guess, and I can't put words to it because when somebody told me once, you guys are pretty difficult to get to know. I said, what do you mean? I'm right here. You know me. Yeah, but after work is after work. I don't want to spend my free time with my coworkers. I do that while I'm working.
Hey,
so,
Klaus, here's something I found, and you got to explain this one, Klaus. It's a website called Weirdest Danish Traditions, like tying people up to poles or something. What is that about?
Oh yeah.
Is that a website?
Well, if you're unmarried,
on stag
here's a good one. Here's a good one, Klaus.
What does it say? Ways to piss off a Dane. Yeah, I think the easiest way to piss off a Dane is if you insult our queen. Honestly to God, I think that's the easiest way to piss off a Dane.
Wait, you have a queen?
Well, yeah.
Now I'm learning something there.
How to look like a Dane? I don't know about that.
What kinds of stuff on here?
I don't know. I don't know what a Dane look like. Because we've got all sorts here.
This one girl puts out all these how to do Danish.
Yeah.
I remember at school, my neighbour had a Dane, and it's a really big dog.
Here's my favorite, and the video might get pulled because of it, but
I wouldn't know about that either. But we can ask Mick. He's got more experience there these days. Hey, Riley.
To be fair, there's only one reason why I watch Klaus's videos. It's all about the app.
Well, I try not to show it. So. Yeah. But I mean, these guys, they are onto something, because I have heard multiple times from foreign colleagues that it is difficult to get to know a Dane outside work. Yeah, that's the thing about alcohol. We do drink a lot, actually. We
oh, really? I've never seen you drink.
Oh, well, it happens. Usually when I'm on streams, just to cope. Call me fløde. Yeah, I can say that.
I don't know what the hell that means, but
it's a red it's a red fruit porridge type of thing with cream. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Definitely. Here's about your queen.
Uh-oh. There she is.
Good to be the queen.
She is the most down-to-earth queen you will ever find.
Wow.
She's super cool. Super cool.
Super foxy, huh?
No, more cool.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything in case I offend you, Klaus. I'm kidding out of it.
No, that's fine, mate. Fine.
Very unlike Lizzie.
But I mean, the thing is, if you talk to Danes, you know what, you guys have really crappy weather. They will agree with you. Yeah, she's at a handball game, and she was tearing into it there.
How old is she?
80, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our queen, she doesn't do anything like that.
No, she doesn't.
You want some then?
No.
And you know what? The really nice thing is that the crown prince, he's actually a fox.
Get some. Yeah. You want some?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Yeah. And the crown prince, he's pretty cool too. He's actually a frogman, from the special services.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can see our queen is not going to be around for much longer.
Yes.
She looks like a right rebel.
Well, she's a pretty cool lady.
Mm.
What?
Well, God knows what's.
And she also managed to sort of, if you can say, modernize the royal family. I mean, most in the royal family are liked. There isn't much drama with them.
God, our royal family's going down the toilet right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's there, and she tears into it. She's the
That's good. See, when Charles takes the throne, they'll have to put ears on the side of the coins.
There's nothing wrong with our royal family. How is Andrew doing at the moment? Anyone know how his court case is going?
I don't think it's gone to court yet.
No.
But they've condemned him already. They've not even gone through anything. He's already been condemned.
Yeah, but wasn't he playing around with prostitutes in the United States or something, or underage girls?
We're not allowed to discuss it.
Okay.
No. And remember, people are not guilty until the judge say they are.
But
Exactly.
yeah, they're not guilty unless the judge says they are or the Queen says they are.
Yeah.
Klaus, what about
Yeah.
what about
What about what?
look at the thing. When she passes, do you vote on a new queen or a king? Is it succession like they do in Britain,
No.
or do you guys vote on that?
No, we don't vote. We don't vote on it. No, we don't vote
We
on
don't
it.
vote on
It's
it
a
either.
succession.
Yeah. As soon as Queenie dies, Charles will take over.
Well, Willie. But Willie.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Because as far as I'm aware, the law was always if you divorced or something like that, you were not allowed to then ascend to the throne.
Funny how the law changed.
Exactly.
Yeah. But since Camilla's now, they're sort of gunning for her to be queen.
Whoa,
Maybe.
whoa! That ain't never gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Queenie's already said it.
Wait, Klaus, and even in the States, we don't like Camilla.
You know what? I don't know the lady. If Charles likes her, who am I to judge? Honestly.
The problem is Charles liked her when he shouldn't have done. That's the problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, Cajun. She was very pretty when she was young.
Oh yeah, definitely. I tell you, I got into that TV show on Netflix, The Crown. I love that show.
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard about it. Never seen it.
It had, some of it was sensationalized, but some of the history about Philip and all that really interesting.
Yep. Now Philip, he was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they're going to be doing the same on Meghan Markle. Apparently.
Yeah.
That was kind of a screwed up thing though with her and him, Harry.
It's called Meghan Markle's new film's going to be called "Let's Tell the Truth" for the first time.
I'm not. I have heard of it, but I haven't followed it to actually have an opinion on it. So, I mean, all I know is that the boys there, they should be able to make a decision on their own. And
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be on the throne very long. I really don't. If he does get there, I don't think he'll be there very long at all.
No. Well, it's one of those things, that's to be honest, I don't. I like living in a kingdom. I don't mind having a royal family, particularly not the one we have, because they have been modernized. They have been following along with people. They are understood and they are treasured, and they create tons of work aboard, because whenever a crown prince or a queen shows up, people buy stuff. Have you guys ever tried Danish butter cookies, for an example? Those tins, the little blue tins with butter cookies. They eat them up out in Asia, like you. And whenever the queen goes over there, or the crown prince, they triple their sales. And you know what? Those cookies, they're not that good. But
that's hideous.
Oh, that's the golden throne. Whoa!
Wow! That's hideous.
Where was it from, Ken?
It says European style artistic golden split piece. It calls it a closed stool. I don't know what that word means.
I don't know, but I'm not using it, and that's a fact. That's too dangerous.
Yeah.
It's only about $2,600 US.
Oh wow! Well,
Gotta go, gents. Catch you later on.
Cheap gold.
Take care, Mick.
Take care, Mick.
That's it. What happened to Mick? We lost Mick?
No, I think
probably got something to do.
There you go.
Just wondering if that sun will ever come out. It's not going to happen today, I think.
No.
No chance of it here either.
No.
Too cloudy.
Yeah.
Henry, what are you up to today? Anything?
Today, well, probably got to blow the snow away. Maybe try to make a video on some of the, what do you call it, stickers and the thank you for to the lawnmower protector, the gifts he gave me. Yeah, so really, but not much.
Well, I think I'm going to hit it. It's been an hour and a half. I got to get home and shovel and wait for my customers. So everybody have a great day. I'll probably be on Rob's later. You said 7 o'clock UK time, so 2 p.m. our time. So we'll see. But let me get out of here before the snow gets too thick. All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk to everybody later. Thanks
have a great.
Take care of it.
Have a great